This is a bisque mold that I got actually at IKEA. Might say on here. No, I'm sorry. I got it at Target. It's just bisque. And I'm going to load it with stuff to make this cool tray. But it's going to take a couple of firings. I want to show you the process here. So I'm putting thin fire paper in it. I think it's probably bullseye paper, yep. Putting thin fire paper in it. I'm kind of pushing it down. This is going to stop my glass from sticking to this when I fire it. So this is Murini that I had pulled. Hopefully you can see that. It's absolutely stunning. And I pulled Vitrograph from another kind of kiln. So I'm going to take my design elements. I've already melted some down in here. You can see what it looks like when it's melted. But I'm going to create this long dish, and after this gets fused, I'm going to actually turn this mold upside down and fuse it on the other side to create a perfect little dish. So I'm going to show you kind of how the process is. The first thing I do is I push my big design elements, these pieces that I have already fused. This was fused with stringers and things. I love how that came out. But then I have a whole bunch of clear glass in here too that I'm going to put around and space this out the way I want it. It took a lot longer than I thought. What I wanted to do is make sure I'm up to the edge of here. And glass wants to go to 6 millimeters thick. So when I'm putting my glass in there, it's about 3 millimeters thick. It wants to go to, in the kiln, it will go to 6 millimeters. So I need to make sure I have enough layers in here. It won't be too much. It won't be enough. It just right. Goldilocks. You want Goldilocks. And then these bits are way bigger than 6. So you got to give everything room to space and spread. So I looked at the clock, start to finish on this. I have about 30 minutes in cutting, placing, layering. So I don't just willy-nilly throw it into the kiln. This one, sadly, this one's going to be a part 2 because I got to put it in the kiln. But it will be totally worth it. Come back and see. It actually might go into a part 3 because step 1 is get everything fused down and it will be that cool shape that I showed you. And the next step will be to turn that shape over, put my paper down, let it slump over it to create this cool dish. Little tray, would be really cool sushi tray. This is going to be a really pretty one. So you'll definitely want to come back when we take this out of the kiln